Gavin, sort of tight, hard-fought game, but the right result.
Yeah, I think so. I think on a balance of play, I thought Marine were excellent. I thought they really worked into the game, built themselves into the game and then started to play some really good football that kept us on the back foot. But I think it was very apt that our captain got the goal today. I thought he was immense at both ends. Typified the mentality that I sort of yearned for in the team, really. But yeah, listen, I feel like we were deserving of the win. We've been better, but you'd rather sort of not be at your total best and get wins. We've been here against other teams and perhaps been the better side and not got the result. So look, it's all about 3 points. So yes, we would like the performance and the result, but today we just take the result.
It was a pretty dour first half for the spectators, but a much better second period.
Yeah, we just spoke at half time about being a little bit braver, and a little bit more urgency and enthusiasm. We lacked a little bit of energy. So yeah, we had some few choice words at half time, and then second half, credit to the lads. It's really tough on days like today, because I think, no disrespect to Marine, but I think because of probably their league position before the game, the lads maybe took it for granted, which I was very vocal about at the start of the game to don't do that, because they're a very good side and they've been promoted for a reason. Got a very experienced, brilliant manager, really good players that can hurt you if you're not at your best, and they nearly did that with us. So look, I certainly don't want to patronise them because we've won the game, but it could have been different on another day. But I think we were deserving of the win. But we need to be a little bit more energetic and a little bit more enthusiastic, and these games are as big as any other game at home, whether it be Scunthorpe or Chester or Kidderminster, whoever the big clubs. This is a massive game for us today. We haven't got a home game now for a month outside of the FA Cup. We don't play in the league now for another 2 weeks, so players need to recognise that the importance of every single game, regardless of circumstances. So look, credit to the players. I thought they come through with a real strong mentality second half and saw the game through, and like you say, it was led by our brilliant captain.
It's a massive game, as you say, really important win, and 3 successive clean sheets now.
Yeah, successive clean sheets, 3 successive wins, and like I say, it's that's really the standard that we hold for ourselves. So again, we've spoken plenty of times about incredible performances and maybe getting a draw or a loss. So today, results are the most important thing. It's a lot for us to go away and work on. I hope that's a bit of a slap on the backside for a few of them not to get complacent at the wrong times. And but again, we finished on a positive of the second half. I thought mentally we were really strong, and we were a lot braver, a lot more enthusiastic. I think that was typified by Alfie Bates in the midfield, who again I thought was, excellent. Really drove us with his energy and bravery trying to get on the ball. So the introduction of Scott Pollock as well, I thought was really, how should I say? I would say critical to the game for us at that point. So, him coming on and his energy, and Morgan's not been feeling very well this last week. So perhaps maybe we should have made that from the start. But yeah, we were made aware through the game that he wasn't feeling great. So yes, to have someone like Scott come on the pitch was really beneficial. So yeah, listen, the players were excellent second half from a mentality perspective.
And you mentioned Alfie Bates, he could easily have been man of the match, but I think Gareth Dean was probably the official man of the match. And just a word about your captain, really.
Yeah, I'm obviously very vocal. The lads always say about favourites, and they say, "Oh, Gaz is your favourite." And I say, "Yeah, he is my favourite." But the reason he's my favourite is because he's committed more than anybody. He's dedicated more than anybody. His concentration and focus, his professionalism is through the roof. That's why. So, other managers say they haven't got favourites, they're liars, But my favourites aren't based on their hair colour or whether they're good looking or ugly or whether they have good clothes or whether they're nice guys. It's based on the fact that they're good players and they're committed to what we do on the pitch, and as well what we're trying to do as a football club, and he typifies that. So yeah, it's very apt that he got the winner today. He was immense.
And a week now to prepare for the next stage of the FA Cup competition.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be a really tough game next week. We know it's lower league opposition in terms of where we are in the league, but they're clearly on a run. They're definitely a cup team. We certainly won't be taking it lightly. It's the FA Cup's what it's all about. They want to come here and cause an upset, and we've again, today was a really good prep for that. Really, the silver lining is that we get a team that are going to come along and try and make life difficult for us and work their way into the game. And having seen bits of them already, they're very, very good. So us being complacent will be the worst thing we can do. We've got to be on our mettle to get a result against them. So we'll be working hard this week.
Well, have a good week and well done today.
Thanks, mate.